In this video, I'm going to be discussing resistance. I'm going to be telling you what it is, what it isn't, and how to make friends with it. Because resistance really is there for your benefit. And I know it doesn't feel like it. So I really want you to pay attention to everything that I'm saying today. And I'm also going to give you the two most important questions that you can ask of yourself when you start feeling resistance to your manifestations, to taking action that you want to be taking. So to put it as simply as possible, resistance occurs when there is a misalignment of beliefs, thoughts, and feelings in response to the thing that you want to attract into your life. If you feel that inner friction, that's what we describe as resistance. And the reason that you want to make friends with resistance instead of putting it up as this terrible enemy is because resistance is there to serve you. Every time you feel anxiety over doing something, that is resistance letting you know that you have a misaligned belief, that you have misaligned thinking that is making it harder for your manifestations to come into your current reality. And resistance shows up for one of two reasons. It's either because you are living in a state of fear over something, or it's because you're assuming that you have to do something that you don't necessarily have to do. For instance, if you're feeling resistant about doing your daily run, if you're feeling resistant about reading the pages of a book that you've set yourself, you get to ask yourself whether you have a belief that says if you don't do this thing, then there is no way that you can be successful. And then you get to ask yourself, well, is that actually true? You get to honor the fact that you don't want to do it. And then you get to question that, well, why don't I want to do it? Because I know that I'll feel better in the end. I know that after my run, I always feel better in myself. And then you put it down to laziness. So I'm just being lazy today. I just don't want to do it because I'm lazy. And how does that feel? Because if it feels bad, then you know that you are out of alignment with who your highest knows you to be. You're not lazy. But maybe going for a run on that particular day isn't in your highest joy, isn't in your highest excitement, isn't adhering to your highest passion in that moment. As Bashar is always saying, lead with your passion. Allow yourself to be led by your passion. So even though you cognitively think, well, if I go for a run, I know I'm going to be feeling better afterwards, maybe there's a reason that your little human doesn't know yet of why you actually are being steered away from it. So you get to ask yourself whether doing this activity really is in my highest joy right now, this minute. And what would I actually prefer to be doing? So aside from feeling the resistance of taking an action that you cognitively know to do, but you energetically in that moment don't feel like doing, as I've said before, the other major reason for resistance showing up is fear of some description. And fear only exists in this physical and mental planes. It doesn't exist in your spiritual plane. When you really tap into all that you are, when you really tap into the fact that your mind is a creation center for universal mind, then you understand that fear is a man-made situation. It's a human condition. And that doesn't mean that you poo-poo it or you talk it down at all. It just means that you can realize, oh, well, fear is just an emotion that I'm experiencing. Human beings are only born with two fears, loud noises and falling. And that's because both of those could signify imminent death. So if fear is showing up for any other reason than there's been a really loud noise or you have a fear of falling, then you get to ask yourself this really important question that I encourage you to ask like all the time. Yeah? Anytime there is any form of resistance, you get to ask yourself, what needs to be true in order for me to be feeling this way? What belief system are you currently occupying to be feeling fearful of whatever it is that you're going for? And then, of course, you get to ask, well, is that really true? Because 9 times out of 10, it isn't. 9 times out of 10, it is your human ego, your little Janet on the planet, that is trying to protect you. And what little Janet on the planet is trying to protect you from is growth, is expansion, is change, is that quantum leap that is going to leap you forwards in everything that you want to achieve. And that's because it's unknown. And your little human, your little egoic self, likes things to stay exactly as they are. So think of resistance as your little egoic self trying to protect you, trying to keep you exactly where you are, where you're nice and safe and everything is just comfortable. And the reason that you don't treat that version of you, that little egoic Janet on the planet, with malice, with disdain, with any form of negative reaction, is because they love you. That little version of you absolutely loves you. They wouldn't be trying to protect you. They wouldn't be trying to keep you safe if they didn't. So hear what they have to say and then rise above them and say, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I love you. I thank you. And I'm going to be doing this anyway. So it's not exactly feeling the fear and doing it anyway. It's appreciating the fear. It's loving the fear. It's thanking it for showing you everywhere that you are out of alignment with your belief system. Yeah, because if you have a belief and you have a goal, and if they don't match, then that's where resistance shows up. There is no resistance if your beliefs and your goals are completely in alignment. So that's why you've got to love resistance. That's why you get to say, anxiety, I feel really anxious. And anxiety means that there is a lack of trust. So where can I lean into trusting myself more? And that's really the main thing, right? Where can you lean into trusting yourself more? Where can you lean into loving yourself more? Because when you do, resistance will just dissolve away. So the questions that you get to ask yourself are, what do I believe is true for me right now? And where is it out of alignment with the goal that I am trying to achieve? And what am I making this situation mean about me? Because if there is a resistance to, I don't know, like doing a YouTube, for instance, then what are you making it mean? What are you making being present on YouTube mean about you? What are the thoughts that are coming up? Are they thoughts like, who on earth are you to be talking about these things? Are they, why would anybody want to listen to you? Is that the resistance? Yeah. Are they the thoughts that are coming up when you think, I would really love to write a book? And then you get that thought saying, who's going to read it? There's nobody wanting to read anything that you've got to say. And you understand that, no, that isn't true. That doesn't feel good to me. Therefore, it isn't true. That's just a repeated message that I heard from my mother, my sister, my teacher, whatever. But none of it is actually true for me, not me today, not me ever. Because if you have a desire, for instance, to write a book, then guaranteed there are people that want to read it. Now, we're going to be going into this a lot more in the workshop that is tomorrow, Friday, December 12th. I'm doing a workshop. It's a 2-hour workshop. And we're going to be going into all of this, and it's going to be really experiential, because I know that so many of you just watch the videos, but you don't actually put anything into practice. I see you. So this is your opportunity to come and join me on a live workshop where we will be putting everything into practice, where you will be experiencing, feeling what it's like to have no resistance in who you want to be. We're going to experience what that version of you looks like and feels like and is like, who that person be. Because once you've embodied it, it's really easy to just slip back into feeling that way. And when you do that on a regular basis, because everybody's going to get a recording as well, then you get to be that version of you now, in the here and now, every single day. And you get to emit the frequency of that version of you. And that is what brings that version of you into your current reality. So the link to join us on that workshop, you got to act quick, is in the description. And if working one-to-one is more your speed, then the link to join me on a private call is also in the description. Because the quicker you learn what it feels like to just know, to know who you are, to know what you want, to know what drives your passion, then resistance won't even show up. And when it does show up, you know that it's there to help you. You know that it's there to let you know that your beliefs are out of alignment with who your highest knows you to be. So when you're feeling resistance, welcome it in. Allow yourself to feel all the feelings of that resistance. Allow yourself to feel the fear. Allow yourself to feel the anxiety. Allow yourself to hear all of the false narrative that you're selling yourself, and then choose a different thought. Choose a better feeling thought. And when you have chosen a thought that feels really good to you, you know that that's your energetic and emotional guidance system letting you know that now you are in alignment. And you'll find that as soon as you do that, as soon as you hit upon these thoughts that feel awesome, then the action that you take just comes naturally. It won't feel like a great big leap to take that step. It'll just come naturally. You'll just do it, and you'll do it without even thinking about it half the time. It's just that natural. You'll make that phone call, you'll book that meeting, you'll write the pages, yeah? And they'll just flow. But if you try and suppress all of these emotions that you currently believe are trying to stop you from doing things, then they'll get stronger. The harder you try and squash something down, the stronger they will get. So allow them in. Don't be scared of them. They're allowed to be there. Allow them to all be in your body. Hi, fear. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for trying to help me. Hi, anxiety. Thank you for showing up. Yes. Oh, thank you for letting me know that I just need to trust myself a little bit more right now. And it's going to make such a huge difference. So like I say, stop thinking of resistance as the enemy. It isn't. There are no negative emotions. You get to apply the meaning of every single thing in your life. And when you can experience fear as something positive, when you can experience anxiety as something positive, then there's nothing to worry about, right? You allow yourself to feel it all because you know that everything that you're feeling is helping you, is supporting you in getting to where you eventually want to go. And like I say, we're going to be covering more of this in the workshop tomorrow, December 12th. So I hope to see you then. And the link is in the description. Okay, now you will find another video just there. So watch that one next. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I very much hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye.